Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a yearly reading for the sign of Pisces. So, 2024 breaks down to an 8. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. That represents victory, prosperity, overcoming fears, challenges, and obstacles. The stone for this year is going to be citrine. Looks like so. It is to help focus your manifestations. 2024 is the year of winning, meaning you will get what you give this year. On your to-do list should be positive thinking, positive self-talk, positive communications with others, paying it forward where you can, putting in the hard work. Okay, so not just manifesting it, taking action towards it, making it happen. Appreciation for the big things and small things, showing gratitude is going to be real big this year. Signs to watch out for, okay? Things that may happen that mean that you need some redirection, okay? So abuses of power, sources of discord or arguments, anything that makes you feel disgraced or shameful, those are things we want to redirect ourselves away from or disregard. Like, I shouldn't say disregard, exclude them, get rid of them, purge them, okay? The number one thing for 2024 is going to be courage. Okay, the 8th card in the major arcana is the card of strength. Okay, conquer the beast. For that, you need courage. Sometimes courage doesn't mean getting your sword out and fighting someone. It just means having the courage to stand up to oppression, to stand up to things that aren't right. Take courage however it resonates for you this year. Okay. 2024 January for Pisces, spirits, guides, ancestors. What is going on 2024 for Pisces? 2024 for Pisces. What's going on? January for Pisces. Ooh. Oh, missed one. That's a lot for January. Okay, guys, the first card to hit the table was the Queen of Wands, and it is crossed, which means it's challenged. Okay, so your charisma is going to be challenged. Could be an ex coming around, could be a non-harmonious leader. You guys might be experiencing abuses of power here. We have the Hierophant upright and the High Priestess reversed here. 7 of Cups, options, and the Sun. Not being real happy with any of them because it's reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Might be taking some money hits here. 6 of Pentacles reversed as well. So January 2024, you might be having to make a big decision that revolves around your prosperity or your stability of some kind. You may have to give more than you thought you did, or you may have to bump a little further into your savings than you're comfortable with, and that is just purely to get something handled here. Using your charisma to make it happen is completely optional, but making very sure that you are using your IC chakra here, your third eye chakra, to really dig in deep for some of you. Some of you, water scrying could be really important for you during January, because it's important financially to realize what is truly important to you financially. That could be picking something that costs more but is long term, or picking something that costs less to keep for the short term. Take it how it resonates. Tuesday. Woo, February. February for Pisces. February for Pisces. Tuesday could be significant in February, apparently. Okay, we're getting the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so some of you need to be careful about your frustration levels here in February. You may be losing passion for something that you have chosen at that point. It is Sagittarius and Mars energy, so it's almost like you may have taken the action in January, and in February you're kind of feeling not so enthused about it. You may be feeling weakened by it or intolerant of something. Some of you might be having some reckless or loud energy. You might be feeling like you want to yell a lot. So it could be based on like a promise that is not delivered. This is like someone said they were going to do something and they did not produce the results they said they could. Very frustrating. But just be careful that you're not yelling or making promises that you can't keep, and try to do your best to not quarrel with people. I see it coming. Just be careful about know that your words have power in February, okay? So your actions do too. So don't just talk about it, but be about it. If you're going to make the compromise based on something that is actually going to work for you. March. March for Pisces. Happy birthday in February for those of you who are February Pisces. March. March for Pisces. Okay. Whew, Two of Wands reversed. All right, some of you might be stuck on a decision or stuck on how to plan something. And that could be because you don't feel like you're getting your fair share of things, or because you feel like jumping into something would be a bad choice. So maybe you're choosing to just fence sit here in March on a decision. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Libra. Very strong Aries energy here in March that you could be dealing with. This is probably a decision that has to deal with whatever you're passionate about. So it could be a career change, a start of a business in some sort, or moving towards something that you truly, truly, truly care about here. It's a very deep feeling. I don't feel like you feel that you're going to get your fair shake of something, and it's because you refuse to be whimsical to somebody. Like you don't want to bend to somebody's will. Like you want what they're offering, but you do not want to have to bend to them. Especially if they like to abuse their power or they do things unfairly. For others of you, this could just simply be an indecision that you're not making because you feel like one option being given is completely unfair, and the other option you are unsure of. You could be getting some emotional overflows here in March. For sure. For sure. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep those two on there. All right. Let's get a shuffle in. We're going to move on to April for Pisces. April for Pisces. Ooh, almost wanted to flip. April for Pisces, Spirit, Ancestors, Guides. Ace of Cups. Abundance, emotional happiness, new beginnings could be coming. Could be a new relationship, a new friendship. Could be a new career. Somebody may be finding out that they're pregnant in April. You might be hearing about somebody finding out they're having a baby. It could just be new feelings towards someone. Like maybe you're realizing that there's an emotional depth to something that you didn't think was there before. Or this could be someone brand new that comes in and you're just feeling this emotional abundance from this person. It makes you very happy to be around them. Or it could just be finding that emotional happiness yourself. Maybe you finally got everything cleaned up from January, February, March, and you're finally in that happy place. Come April, everything seems balanced. You're in your own element there with the Ace of Cups. That is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio card. You could also be dealing with those signs during that time, but I'm really just feeling this is your energy. Some of you might be getting like tears of joy come April. May for Pisces. Okay. Come May, you're finally allowed a little bit of that downtime where your perseverance is not really as necessary as it was during the first part of the year. You could be getting feelings of like stagnation or things becoming routine or mundane at that point. I want to clarify. I am kind of getting that energy of like just going to work to stay broke type of energy. I just want to clarify a little bit. What is this perseverance reversed for? Some of you might be deciding to work less hours at work. Okay. Just challenged by the devil. Okay, so obsessive or addictive. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot. Holy shit. Okay. Some of you, your perseverance is being crossed because you have some sort of addiction that's kind of diluting your reality at that point, especially emotionally. You could be dealing with having to travel towards something, like maybe some of you are seeking better health professionals in a different area, or some of you may have to like appear at a court date that is further away. Some of you may be starting to travel for work. I really, yeah, with the five of Pentacles there and the Six of Swords reversed, I really feel like you're just tired of the same old energy here. It's not like you're losing sleep over it, though some of you do need to watch your sleep patterns with the Nine of Swords reversed there. You do get the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Emperor reversed, though, so some of you could be dealing with that abusive power and trying to find a happy medium, a happy place in the middle of wanting to help others and wanting to kind of tote the line without causing interruption. You don't want to grind the gears of this emperor because they're probably well known for abusing their power. You just kind of don't want to get in their way. You're just trying to find a happy place where you're at. And it could be a struggle here in April. I'm sorry, in May. In May, you may find it a very big struggle to find. Some of you really need to get out in nature because you're struggling to find your emotional balance and your financial balance, and you're struggling to keep your head above water with the devil energy. So some of you might be like ignoring your sleep patterns, staying up later than you should, aggressive behavior specifically, like maybe there's some sort of hobby that you do where it's really aggressive, like gaming, or maybe it's like a really violent game that you play, or it's aggressive talk to it. Maybe some of you do like, I don't know, Fight Club or something. I don't know. It's aggressive, whatever it is. Some of you may be reaching out for help at this point, and you're kind of getting the, well, good luck with that, conversations. Like they may be offering you advice, but they're not helping you. They're telling you how you could help yourself, but they're not physically giving you help. At this point, I feel like you probably need someone to come in that is going to physically give you that help. You may have to travel for that person, or perhaps that person is traveling to help you out of that situation. If that's the case, be careful about how much help you accept from that person, because it could be a hand held over your head type of energy. Some of you need to go back to school. There's some sort of skill that you have that needs to be honed. You're just not feeling like you have the perseverance to get it done. Okay. June. June for Pisces. Yeah, the Magician. Some of you definitely need to go back to school. You need to gain that knowledge. That genuine work towards getting what you achieve is what's missing. Some of you need to go back to school, or some of you need to hone the skill that you already have. This could be like signing up for trainings, or an internship, or maybe like studying under someone in some way, shape, or form. You definitely should be doing that. You're manifesting the moving on, the progress, but you're not putting the work in to make it happen is the problem. Here in June, I think you're realizing that, and you're finally like, okay, well, if I want the flower to grow, I should probably plant it. You know, plant yourself where you can make progress, where you can grow. July for Pisces. Tap in. That's what I heard. Tap in. King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, some of you might be dealing with someone, specifically a masculine, that can be dangerous in their own right, especially if it has to do with anything with money. So say you took that help offer from somebody and now they want some sort of help back. Bad business? I'm hearing bad business. Bad business. This could be somebody that offered you an achievement before. You could be dealing with someone who is just plain and flat out vicious. Like, maybe this is going for that training and you're dealing with a masculine that doesn't want to teach you everything. They kind of give you the half-ass format or kind of the opaque way of doing things, but they don't show you how they do it. You know what I mean? It's almost like they don't want you to have their skill. Be careful with that energy. Make sure you're watching your money in July. Be careful with your money. And who you decide to plant roots with. Be careful. August. Ooh, it almost fell on the floor. Three of Pentacles. All right, some of you might be seeking some legal help or some sort of collaboration of some sort with people. You may be receiving recognition or achievements from a group of some sort. Perhaps some of you are getting your certification in something, or you're getting a degree of something. It's profitable. Whatever it is, it makes money. It either costs money or it makes money. You could be signing up for school, or you may have already done the schooling and you're signing up to do like your internship where your energy is the profit, because you're putting yourself to hone your skill with physically practicing something to make something else happen. Make sure that you're paying attention to detail in August. Like, the quality is really important. September. So, like, if you're looking at lawyers, make sure you read their ratings. September for Pisces. Okay. All right, we get the Seven of Pentacles crossed by the Star. Okay, putting the work in. Putting the work in, trying to find your balance, trying to do what you're supposed to do. You have to find the balance between being hopeful, having clarity, and then being arrogant or pessimistic or stubborn. Okay, like, you have to know that it's okay to have expectations, but don't put them so high that you can't reach them. Okay? Restructure your plan where it's needed. If you start feeling like you're losing balance or you're losing hope in this situation, you need to reevaluate, replan. Okay? There could be a lot of love given or received. So you may have to give yourself a lot of love, or someone may be giving you a lot of love. Okay? That could lead you to feeling like you're depriving yourself by giving all of your love to someone else, or it could make someone else feel deprived because they're giving all of their love and attention to you but not receiving the same in return. Make sure that there's equal give and take. But with that being the challenge to the Seven of Pentacles, you also need to understand that you will reap what you sow. So make sure that those that are giving you what you need, that you're helping them to get what they need as well. Okay? But don't overspend yourself. Don't give more than you're willing to lose. Okay. October. October. Ooh. October. Okay. Temperance reversed. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, or Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. I'm feeling like a major discomfort. Like, something is just chaotic. Like, it's hard for you to find balance in this situation in October because you want to be patient. You want to try to find balance with it, but there's always fighting, or something, like somebody's always in crisis mode, or there's just like possibilities are limited, or every time there becomes a possibility, it's just like completely wiped out. from something else. And it could be because the way things are planned. Like this screams bad planning. I don't feel like you planned on whatever is happening. I'm feeling like it's just coming in like a freight train, like skirt. Like whatever this is, it's coming to rock the boat, and it was sent to rock the boat. That was the purpose of it. It is to teach you patience and to understand that you have to have restraint of some sort or reason. Like it could be something that comes in that is just emotionally stressful, or it could be something that has to do. I'm really being drawn to the water. I feel like it's your health, or it's like especially emotional. It's just like disorder, disorder, disorder. Bad combinations of something could maybe like somebody's having a bad combination of medication and it's causing like a lot of really bad mental or emotional stuff. It could be a disarrangement of things. Maybe like your home space is being changed in some way, shape, or form here in October. Something's coming in to shake the ship. Rocky waters is what I'm hearing. Rocky waters. It's like going to the stream to try to collect water, and the water's running super, super fast and super, super high. So even if you stick the cup in, like it just rushes right back out of the cup. It's like turning the sink on full blast and trying to fill a tiny bowl. It just rushes all out of it. It's not going to sit. You know what I mean? You have to slow down. You have to slow down. Slow down the pace, slow down the emotion, slow down the water. Like, be conscious of what is going on and understanding your own triggers at that point. November. November. November for Pisces. Ooh. Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. Okay. You might be getting a truth, and this truth leads you like it's a new plan. There's some sort of new plan or new idea, or like the clarity from like it could be an old idea that's finally just there's like clarity. Oh, that didn't work out because of this reason, and it gives you a whole new perspective here. It's like fucking redemption. It's a redemption through sacrifice. Like you've been sacrificing, and this is the point A, point B, point C is why it didn't work out. And you're figuring out, okay, well, if I can pinpoint the problem, I can also pinpoint a resolution. So we're going to work on moving those. That's change coming in for certain. And it's good, it's healthy change. You could be dealing with, excuse me, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Also, there's a lot of you that should be paying attention to where your Neptune is here in November. So Neptune is the planet of ideas and intuition. So where your intuition is pointing you is probably going to bring that success forward. It's just figuring out what A, B, C, D, however many are there, and solving those problems and doing them with clarity, one at a time. Like the process of elimination, putting things in order is going to be important, like prioritizing which problem needs to be resolved first. Okay, December. December. December for Pisces spirit. Ooh, some of you might be feeling stuck or stagnant coming into December. Like so. And then boom, all of a sudden things pop. Just saying. Seven of Wands. Three of Swords reversed and the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful. By December, it's like you're being courageous, you're putting the energy forth, you're defending what you're doing, and there's this release of pain once you're overcoming the depression and you're finding your optimism, you're forgiving things that have happened. That insecurity that was there is gone, okay? Like, you will find your balance. You're just gonna, it's gonna take time, okay? It's gonna take time. Also, pay attention to people who are being deceptive or even just teasing, okay? If there is a lack of balance with these people or this organization, especially if it's like financially poor, like say this is a job and they already don't pay you enough money. and they're coming in telling you you have to work harder, and you're like trying to suffer through it, but at the same time you're just like, you're not going to let it emotionally destroy you. Like, I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. If this is what I have to do to keep my job, then that's what I have to do to keep my job. But you're also putting in that energy of knowing, like, okay, this is not going to work long term. It is an insecurity. So I need to move forward from it. There's like a difficulty to adapting to something new, but there's also that courage and fiercely competitive energy, both in the same sort. There's suffering in between the middle here where you're like, do I stay or do I go? I have to be balanced. If this is not going to work, I have to figure something else out. Like, that's where you're at in December. All right. Let's get an advice card. Let's get an advice card. Advice for 2024 for Pisces. Spirit advice. Let go. Let go. Evil counsel is given by evil hearts. Yours came out kind of cross, though, so you should watch your words and how you're talking to people. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you're saying it. We also have first you beg and then you borrow. I'm sorry. First you borrow, then you beg by Ernest Hemingway is on the bottom of the set that fell here. That speaks volumes for this reading, specifically with the financial troubles. Be careful about what money you're borrowing and make sure you're not putting yourself in a situation financially where you have to beg to dig yourself back out of it. Okay? Be very careful about finances this year. All right. Let's do the Sacred Oracle by Denise Lynn Oracle deck. We're going to get an Oracle card for Pisces 2024 Spirit. Oracle for Pisces 2024. Action. Okay. Okay. What a pretty card. Okay, let me turn to the definition here, guys, and then I'll show it to you. See if I can get it to focus. It's like this beautiful shoreline with this massive storm behind it. It's so pretty. Storm clouds gathering. Have you ever been outdoors just before a storm? You feel energized and alive, and maybe even a little high, as if your body is being fed energy and vitality from the storm. The energy in the atmosphere is building, literally, and your body can feel it. Storms are necessary to replenish and refresh the land. They can feel disruptive and dangerous and can cause damage, but without storms, the planet wouldn't be renewed and replenished. When you understand the deeper energy of storms, you can embrace that energy within your body and your life. Then you are always poised to take action when it is called for. A shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyway. When big change is in your horizon, it's time to take action. Of course, there are many times of deliberate and carefully, I'm sorry, of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step, but not now. Now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward with a calm, steely gaze, and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. Even if you are not 100% certain of your decision, right now it's better to make any choice than none at all. Basically, if you're feeling froggy, leap! Okay. Those are the messages that I have for you, Pisces. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description below the video. I would also like to thank all of you that have contributed to the tarot journey this year. If you've contributed to the channel, or if you've donated, or if I've had people give cards, I've had people give candles, crystals. I've had many people just do likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate all of the love that you guys gave me. I could not ask for a better collective. You guys are awesome. And I love y'all to the moon and back.